Hi friends, Cathy Madeo here, back with another video. This one, a good morning flow. We'll get started on our backs and end up on our feet, energized and ready for our day. Let's get started. Meet me on your back, soles of the feet are down, and we'll lift the legs up, keep them at a 90-degree angle, reach your arms up, and we're just going to circle our ankles and wrists in one direction, and then just switch, big circles. Release the soles of your feet down, take a big stretch of your arms, just lengthen through your side body, just waking up. And from here, straighten your left leg, pull your right knee into your chest. Let your low back flatten as you release your low back. And we'll take a twist. So right knee over to the left, you're on your left hip, big circle of your right arm, and gaze over to your right or up at the ceiling or sky. And if you'd like, you could straighten your right leg if that feels good and just slide your hand down the leg. And we'll bring the knee back up and switch. Left thigh pulls in towards your belly and chest. Get a nice stretch here. We'll take our right hip, send it underneath the left so that the hips are stacked. Big circle of your left arm. Perhaps the gaze follows. Keep your left knee bent, or option to straighten it without forcing a deep stretch here, just letting your body open up. And we'll come onto our backs. Knees are still bent, soles of the feet down. Just widen your right knee out to the side. You can have your right hand to the inside of it and just getting a stretch here through the adductors. And now we'll lift the right foot and hook the ankle. Bring your left thigh in towards your chest for reclined pigeon. Continue to widen your right knee out to the right as you hug your left thigh in. We'll release and just simply switch. So left knee falls to the left. You'll take your left hand. You can even stabilize the right frontal hip point here. Just spreading the legs apart a little bit, getting deep stretch into the adductors. And we'll come back up. Place your palms down on an inhale, lift your hips and engage your glutes to lift the pelvis up, press your feet into the mat, set everything back down. We'll add in arms now. So inhale, raise your arms above your head. Your chin is a little tucked into your chest, and then lower down one vertebra at a time, keeping your pelvis tucked under here. And you'll lower your arms down too. And so that's the movement here as we lift up, squeeze your glutes and come down. And we'll just do a few of these hip raises here and back down, warming up our back body. We'll do one more. Come on back down, and then we'll work into a bridge pose. Lift your chest up, lift your hips up, roll one shoulder under and then the other one. You can clasp your hands, or you could grab the outer edges of the mat and kind of pull down. Keep pressing your feet into the mat, lift your hips up, press the back of your head into the mat. You should feel a nice stretch in the front of the quads and the front of the torso. And we'll set everything down. From here, straighten one of your legs and roll onto your belly. Come into Sphinx pose, forearms parallel, elbows underneath your shoulders. Pull your elbows back, continuing to energize your back body. Set your chest down, tint your fingertips. They'll go wide, perhaps off the mat. And inhale up, serpent cobra. Engage your shoulder blades and exhale back down. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale up, exhale down, and last one, inhale up, and exhale down. Slide your right arm straight, and we'll push into our left fingertips. Lift the left foot, tap it behind you, roll onto your belly again. We'll just do that 2 more times. onto your belly. And last one, and we'll switch sides. Straighten your left arm, bend your right leg behind you, tap. We'll do that just 2 more times, I should say. And tap. Come onto your belly. Slide your left hand back, push up, the hips up, send your hips back, and we'll just take some dancing lions. So readjust your knees and your hands as needed. So big circles in one direction, and big circles in the opposite direction. From here, we'll take some cat-cows. So pull your chest through your shoulders, let your belly drop, gaze up. And on your exhale, we'll flex the spine. Belly pulls way in, get a nice stretch of that back. And again, inhale, chest pulls through, spine is in extension. Exhale, flex the spine, chin to chest. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good. We'll walk our hands about a hand's distance forward, curl your toes, hover your knees, and send your sit bones up to the sky as you slowly press your chest back towards your thighs in a turbo dog. From here, you can move your hips to the right and straighten your left leg. The left sole of the foot will come down. You're getting a nice side bend, and we'll switch. Return to your turbo dog, straighten your left leg, and switch. Straighten your right. Return to your turbo dog. We'll push off into a high plank and take some spinal rolls. So you'll move back through turbo dog, wave it forward, high plank, shoulder blades spread away, bend the elbows and the sit bones up, and last round here. And you can straighten your legs or keep your knees bent, whatever feels good for our downward facing dog. Push the floor away with your hands. Feel your side bodies get nice and long. Couple more breaths. Come up onto your tippy toes. We'll walk to the front of the mat and take a ragdoll. So you can have a soft bend in your knees. Grab opposite elbows. Let your head fully release. Relax your shoulders a little bit, and we'll just sway side to side. Release your hands and roll up one vertebra at a time, standing tall in our mountain pose. Feel the crown of your head reach up. Feel your spine nice and long. On an inhale, reach your arms up. Take hold of your left wrist. Take a side bend to the right. Inhale up and exhale, switch sides. Inhale up, exhale, fold all the way down. Bend those knees if needed, half lift on an inhale. As you exhale, we'll step back to plank pose. Give me a nice strong plank pose here. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. We'll take side plank. You can always have your right knee down here to modify, push the floor away, get really strong, just using the core muscles around the spine to stabilize pelvis and spine, feeling energy and strength and stability. Take your left hand down. Come forward, chaturanga, your knees can always be down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Forward into plank pose again. Take side plank. I got sneaky on you, didn't I? We started off so nice and easy, but that's how our days should start, right? Or I would recommend easing in. Push the floor away, get nice and strong. And then building some stability, getting lots of energy percolating through your body. Okay, we'll take that right hand down. We're in plank pose, shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, sweep your right leg up. We'll bend the right knee. Take a couple hip circles in one direction. So good to get into the synovial fluid in the hip joint. We'll switch directions. Helps increase our mobility. Inhale, right leg lifts. As you exhale, place your right foot. Inhale, high crescent lunge. So bend your front knee. Send your left heel back to help straighten the left leg. And then keep that as you bend more into the right leg. Reach the fingertips up, lift your sternum up. We'll bend the elbows, bend the back knee, and inhale, push up. We'll just do that 2 more times. Down and up, down. And this time as you come up, step it forward into chair pose. Hips go back towards your heels, sternum lifts up, neck nice and long. Take a breath here. Take an inhale, and exhale, hands fly back. Inhale all the way up to stand. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. As you exhale, step 1 foot back and then the other. You are in plank pose. Staying here in plank for a moment. We'll roll forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts on an inhale, bend your knee. Few hip circles in one direction. And hip circles in the other direction. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, place your foot. Inhale to rise, high crescent lunge. So feet hips distance apart gives you more stability. Reach your right heel back, straighten your right leg, and then bend your left knee. Really lunging forward, a lot of energy here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we'll dip the elbows down, back knee down, pump it back up. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale, and launch it forward into your chair pose. Hips back, spine long. Belly pulls in. Take an inhale. Next exhale, fly your hands back. Inhale to rise all the way up. And exhale, mountain pose. Bring your hands to your hips, shift your weight to your right foot. We'll take a big step back of your left foot for warrior 2. Bend through your front leg, press the outer edge of your left foot back. We'll pivot the right foot to meet the left, star, so widen. And exhale, hands can come to your hips. We'll fold, wide leg forward fold. And if your head is easily coming to the floor, heel toe those feet to narrow them a little bit. Hands could be down. You could also take yogi toe lock. Wherever you are, we will inhale, take a half lift, get a long spine, pull your sternum forward, and then exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Good, nice stretch the backs of the legs. We'll inhale, halfway lift, come all the way up and just turn. So left knee points to the left, widen out those legs, warrior 2, right hip is opening, left hip is opening, feeling good. Breathe. Take another deep breath here. And we'll pivot the left foot again, coming back to our star. Heel toe your feet in a little bit, keep the heels in, and we'll bend the knees into goddess pose. Continue to allow the hips to come down, but shoulders stack right over the hips. Elbows are bent. We can take chin mudra here and bring your left elbow to your left leg and switch. So getting a little bit into the obliques. Okay. Hope you're feeling nice and energized here. We're going to widen it back to star. Take a big step to the front of our mat. Meet me in a mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms up. Shift your weight to your left foot. Bend your right knee and take eagle pose. So wrap your right leg around the left and then right arm underneath the left arm. Sit the hips down, crown of the head lifts. Inhale. Come back through stork and place your foot down. Inhale, arms up, stork pose, right leg, weight shifts to the right leg, and you wrap the left leg around. You don't have to take this double bind here. However you can wrap the foot, you can even ground the toes down. Wrap your arms or hug your shoulders, whatever is working for you. And we'll inhale to come up. Release your hands down, stand tall in mountain pose. Close down your eyes and just feel the heat and the energy in your body that you created. Set a positive intention for your day today. Feel the energy flowing through your body. We'll bring our hands to heart center, sealing whatever intention you place for yourself today. Take an inhale in. Exhale, bow in. We'll release our hands. Blink open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed this good morning flow and that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.